Hi, I'm Favor Osagi. Thanks for tuning in to this amazing episode on Culture, and I'm super excited that you're here today. On this episode, I'll be talking about stress and mental health. How can stress affect your mental health? Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Stress is something we all experience. Whichever country, continent you reside in the world, stress is something that is common to man. It happens to us on a daily basis, but it can be in different levels. So the way you handle it, the way you respond to it is what actually matters, because there are some things that happen on a short term. They just happen and that's all. But some just keep happening. So how do you handle this stress in order for it not to affect your mental health is what we're talking about today. Because if you don't handle it properly, your mental health could be affected as well. So the first thing is, what is even this thing called stress? If you're living in Nigeria, just like myself, and you're living in Lagos State, man, you have to be used to stress, because it's something we experience every day. You go out in Lagos, you're stressed. Every day we're being stressed up. Is it the traffic? There's so many things that just happen on a daily basis. But how we respond to it, it's what matters. So stress is the way our body, our brain responds to challenges and demands of life. You know, there is a short-term stress, which can happen maybe like traffic. Not every state experiences traffic every day, but there are long-term stress like the death of a loved one that takes a whole lot of time to heal. It can be so stressful. Like divorce. When a couple, they are going through divorce, it doesn't just stress only the couple, especially when kids are involved. The kids to everybody, some are so draggy, and it begins to drag the children and so many people who are involved in that process. So it can be so stressful. At the end of the day, if not properly managed, can lead to anxiety, can lead to depression. There are different things that causes stress apart from the one I've said before. So the other ones I want to add now is, money problem. Finance is a big issue, is a big thing that can, causes one to stress, especially when you're in constant debt. You're leaving one, you're entering another one. That is a chronic stress. It has to be managed and handled properly. Another one is high expectations. When you expect so much from people, your job, or some other things actually. So that can also be a burden as well. Another one is pressure from work. Some people, I know it's good to multitask, it's good to be up and doing, but you need to know your limits. Learn to say no when you're tired. You understand? Learn to say no when you're tired. Some people, they are tired, they don't know how to refuse any task. They keep taking it in, they keep taking it until they break down, they get to that break-even point. So, often just, when you're tired, tell people you're tired. It doesn't mean you're not reliable. It doesn't mean you can't be trusted with a particular task or something, but you're just being tired. You're being honest to you. So it's important as well, in order for us not to allow it get to mental issues like anxiety, because when it begins to enter anxiety and depression, there's need to caution yourself actually. And another thing I want to say, stress is not a bad thing. If it's not a long term, it's not a bad thing, because it's actually necessary for us to feel stress. It puts us on our toes. Like it keeps us motivated. Like it wants you to, the positive side of stress is it just enable you to come through for you and for whatever you have going on actually. So that's what, when it's not getting to the other side, there's need to caution yourself. So how do we begin to manage this stress? How do we manage it? The one thing is, you need to be honest to you. You need to be honest to yourself. Learn to know your limits.
know your limits, learn to say no when you're tired, because there's this popular saying, it's okay not to be okay sometimes. You're not Superman, so you can be tired as well. So when you're tired, just cool down. You have to slow down and talk about a stressful day. When you have a tough time at work, there's need to share it with your family, with your friends. Just talk about a stressful day. Talk about it, because when you talk about it, it relieves you of so many burden. So many things you would have bottled in. By talking about it, you're relieved as well. And another thing is, practice meditation. Yeah, practice meditation. It works. It works a lot. Practice meditation. Exercise. Do exercise.
Go for adventure. You can do something fun, you can weekends, you can hang out with friends. Actually, you can just catch up with friends and have fun as much as you can. Have fun, just have fun and do you.
Most importantly, eat healthy. Eat healthy, and as much as possible, sleep well. Sleep well, so that we reduce all this problem of mental health everywhere, because a lot of cases that lead to mental health actually start from stress. When people are being stressed up, they keep doing things that is beyond their ability, their capacity. So learn to be in charge of you and know your limits. So that we can all live healthy together, because it's only when you're healthy, when your brain is functioning properly, that we can produce the desired result that we want, that we can have this healthy community that we all crave for. I hope this episode you learned one or two, and thank you all so very much for watching. I'm always grateful. If you're first time here, you love what you've just watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give our video a thumbs up, and as much as you can, just turn on your notification bell to always get notified whenever we post a new video. You already know I love you all so very much, and do stay inspired always for Kulture. Bye from me.